good evening and welcome. Glad to have you along for this Tuesday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at Cleveland, no movement for them, maintaining their top 10 spot.
When I look at Las Vegas, they've been such a welcome surprise. Not many people thought they could be this good, but they continue to relish the role of underdog.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. And for Las Vegas, R.J. Barrett out there with Johnson. Then it's Thompson, then there's Barnes, and it's Grant in at the 5. All right, Doris, how about teams like these who can really run their offense through their bigs?
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
Hunter against Barnes. Over Hunter. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
That's a tough shot. Now, Barnes, great concentration with a hand in his face.
Garland against Johnson. And the shot is good by Garland.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Outside Johnson. Up top Grant. Pass to Thompson. Stolen by Mobley. Thompson with the block. It's out of bounds to Cleveland. And while we have a moment, let's recognize a player who has been working hard lately. Your Western Conference Player of the Week.
He has been the complete package and more over this stretch. I can't think of another guy who has taken his team's needs upon himself like he has. He's a one-man army out there.
Allen finds Hunter. Perfection with the jumper from the elbow.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
The 3, Barrett. Buries it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Cavs have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Garland. Another miss by Garland.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Now here's Johnson. Big-time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Allen, the pass to Garland. Out to Mobley. And here's Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. They get the rebound. And they get it back. It's stolen by Johnson. Barrett passes to Grant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I like how Jeremy Grant continues to work on his game. The jumper is coming along, and he remains an exceptional defensive player.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
At the line for 2, Jeremy Grant.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team.
Now here's Garland. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Hunter, a screen on Johnson. From deep, Mitchell. Cleveland again missing. Here's Las Vegas. They went to Cleveland.
Able to pull out a win last time because their bench came up big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
Good on both.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And checking out some numbers for him.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And Grant gets it to go.
Well, this is why Jeremy Grant's size is important. Stretches out beautifully whenever he's close to the rack.
Here's Garland. They can't stop the run with that one.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. Pass to Mobley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Inside Mobley is set up for success. His size and reach means the rim is right there for him.
Barnes passes to Barrett. Down low, Thompson. The Cavaliers pull it in. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Hunter. 11 points for him last game against Toronto. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Wow, splash it in from the mid-range, Donovan. What a pretty shot.
Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
The drive by Mobley. And the layup is good off the glass. Mobley's got his second basket of the game.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Johnson passes to Thompson. Garland against Johnson. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And here's Hunter from the arc. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Las Vegas. It's stolen by Hunter. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Barnes with the rebound.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, and Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Vegas making a change here. Drummond's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Strus has checked in. Here's Garland going inside. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
The home team on D. 4-point game. Garland for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Garland's got 5 points.
Well, this is what you get when you get Darius Garland off the basketball. Very capable in the catch and shoot.
Barrett passes to Barnes. Drummond with the screen from the high post. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Barnes has got his second bucket on the night.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Allen with a screen on Barrett. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. 5 to shoot. Over Drummond. Allen can't get it to go.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
the playoffs draw closer, here's what the East looks like. You take a look at the Cavaliers. Right now, they rank third in the conference, aiming for a high seed in the postseason.
Well, I think for the Cavaliers, their fans were expecting a lot from this team this year, and they haven't disappointed them. It's been a terrific season, and they're far from done yet heading into the playoffs.
Now here's Mobley. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Toronto. Garland, no good.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots. Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, BA? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
Tyson, he's checked in for Evan Mobley.
Number 24, Jalen Tyson.
The home team on D, leading by 5. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Johnson. Drummond with the screen. Here's Barrett. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Mitchell.
Yeah, Barrett is a guy who wants to score the basketball. Sells the defender on that up fake. Nice.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break.
And that one misses. And one thing we've seen from R.J. Barrett, he likes playing in a system where they move the ball, Doris.
And he likes BA when that ball moves in his direction. R.J. Barrett is a thirsty scorer. He can go off the bounce. He's working really hard to shore up that perimeter game. He has got a tremendous future.
Jerome's checked in for Cleveland. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
4 on the clock. Here's Barnes. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Barnes has got 6.
How about that clock ticking down? He's under duress. Barnes doesn't bat an eye.
Allen with a screen on Johnson. Garland. And he drains the quick shot. And the Cavaliers lead by 2. Johnson against Garland. Doubled by Strus. Johnson with a bucket.
Magic Johnson, 2 points.
Here's Jerome. 14 points for him last game against the Raptors in Toronto. Pass to Strus. Here's Tyson. Clock at 6. Allen with a screen on Thompson. The shot by Tyson, no good. Here's Las Vegas. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the score by Las Vegas. Allen with a screen on Thompson. Here's Garland. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Barnes. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's a 4-point Las Vegas lead.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
3-pointer. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, Max Strus developing the ability to play make for teammates. That's an on-time, on-target pass.
Minute 32 left in the first quarter. To the inside. Here's Barnes. Tipped. Strus the pass to Garland. Now here's Allen. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds.
And now a look at the teams who excelled at rebounding over the last month. In the third spot, the Cavaliers.
And both of these teams have been great at rebounding the ball over the last month, making sure they're doing whatever they can to get the boards off the miss.
Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland. Merrill comes in for Darius Garland. Pass to Middleton. Here's Ellis. Right side Barrett, 19-footer. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in the game. And it's Strus off the drive. Over to the left wing. There's the triple. Rebound by Middleton.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Jerome. Mobley with it. Here's Jerome. Mobley, a screen on Barrett. Here's Jerome. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And it's Barrett off the drive. Banked it in off the glass. Barrett's got 7 points.
R.J. Barrett, a clever penetrator. He's got a number of different moves to get where he wants to go on the drive.
Here's Merrill. No good on the buzzer beater. A big-time effort for Harrison Barnes, providing a lot of energy for Las Vegas. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And before we move on, guys, what do you think about what we've seen from Las Vegas?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. We've got Mobley, Sam Merrill out there with Ty Jerome. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Tyson in at the 4 slot. And the bucket is good.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Merrill passes to Mobley. Pass to Strus. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
The willingness to get to the mid-range when that is what the defense gives you. Max Strus does exactly that.
Here's Ellis. An 11-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn. Middleton passes to Ellis. Mobley with the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
Here's Jerome. Clark covers. Pass to Mobley. Takes a 13-footer. Rebound by Middleton. Las Vegas leading by 3. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And here's Clark. Boucher outside. The three-pointer off the mark. Merrill with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Here's Mobley, and Boucher with the block.
Boy, if Boucher is nearby, I'd be hearing footsteps if I was a shooter. This guy can erase some shots with that length.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Las Vegas.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Middleton finds Boucher. Off target with the 3. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Strus, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. All right, Doris, what do you think separates the good teams from the great teams at crunch time?
Boy, I think there's a lot of things, Brian, that separate that. Number one, can you execute? You absorb the pressure of a moment, understanding time and score, how to get a quality shot on every possession, how to string together multiple stops. Can you make shots under duress of great defense? There are so many things that differentiate between the good and the championship.
And that one's good. Middleton.
And there's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Mobley, a screen on Middleton. Ooh, good chance here for Hunter. Gets a very good look and converts. Las Vegas has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Clark outside. Back to Middleton. To the paint. Here's Robinson. Hunter with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Hunter on the wing. The 3-ball. That bucket makes him 3 for 5. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Now Middleton in his last outing with 12 points. Ellis passes to Middleton. Over Hunter. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Jerome. 5 points in the game. Inside. From inside. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Middleton looking around. Pass to Ellis. Back to Middleton. That one's off. Still out of sync. Cleveland leading by 3. Now here's Mobley. Here's the 3. Ellis with a rebound.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris. So agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
Here's Jerome. He has 7.
Las Vegas foul call.
So it's both teams making substitutions here, and Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Mitchell's checked in for Cleveland. Garland against Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jerome from deep. Mitchell. Cleveland again missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Shot to stop the run. And Grant gets it to go. Grant's got 5 now.
Well, Grant has put in a ton of work in the mid-range, and you can see the results right there.
Oh, got a piece of it. And here they come. Barrett with it. He's picked up by Garland. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Barrett. Barrett's got 3 assists tonight. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Now here's Hunter. 7 points in the game. Garland for 3. Barnes with the rebound. Grant in the post. Guarded by Garland. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, this is something Grant does very well. Slams it home when he's got space.
Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to Garland. Here's Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Outside Garland. And he lobs it up. And Mobley throws it down.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
Johnson passes to Barnes. Count that one. 12 points for him.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But, Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Johnson with a double team. And here's Hunter from the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Hunter's got 8 points here in the quarter.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Throws it down despite a man right in his face. Opportunity here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, there's a determination and sheer force of will that R.J. Barrett plays with. He feels contact, and he loves it.
Okiki's checked in for Thompson. All eyes on this contest tonight, Doris, as these two squads duke it out for playoff positioning.
Brian, good teams know who their competition is. And when that happens, even in a regular season game, the quality of competition and the intensity gets immediately ramped up. And guess who gets to benefit from that? You and I.
Now here's Johnson, coming off a 16-point game against Brooklyn.
And he really dominated, working hard to control the glass.
He drops it from range.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
It's stolen by Garland.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Cleveland shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. Doris, when we talk about young guards, few better than Darius Garland. What makes him great?
I think a few things, but I would start with the fact that he's a 3-level scorer. Knocks down the three with consistency, can get to his in-between, but also creative at the rim. The other thing I love, Brian, is that he defends with great intensity.
And Cleveland making a change here. Wade's checked in.
Cleveland foul. D. Wade. First personal foul. First team foul.
Las Vegas trails by 7. Thompson outside. Grant outside. Will it go? Fires in the triple. Grant's got 10 points.
Very good awareness from Grant. Just the ability to catch and shoot. So important to his growth.
It's stolen by Johnson. Fast break. Here we go. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Cleveland has gone 50% from the perimeter in the second, shooting 4 of 8. Thompson with a steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift. Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie.
This may be as aggressive as Jeremy Grant gets. He is right now lighting up the opposition.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's Jerome. Back to Mitchell. Rebounded by Johnson. Las Vegas has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Barnes. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Now it's a 4-point Las Vegas lead.
You know, a pretty easy solution to stopping this run would be to get back on defense. It's pretty simple.
Mitchell, a screen on Thompson. Here's Garland to halt the run. Johnson with the defensive effort. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Las Vegas. Here's Jerome. He's guarded by Barnes. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That one's no good.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, Jeremy Grant is becoming adept at how to finish the alley-oop. Devastates the defense with a terrific look.
1 minute left in the first half of this one. Wade misses. Las Vegas leading by 5. Outside Barrett. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And he's got his 4th free throw of the game. Robinson, he's checked in for Barnes. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. Evan Mobley comes in for Jerome. The free throw drops for Barrett.
You know, certainly we've seen R.J. Barrett productive as a scorer. I think the key for him moving forward is just be as efficient as possible.
Now here's Mobley. Give him 8. 36 seconds left in the first half. Shot clock at 6. Hunter the screen. Here's Garland. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
This is exactly the kind of aggression from Darius Garland that changes the feel of the game. Just works his way inside and forces the defense to foul.
That's good from Garland.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Garland hits them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Garland against Johnson. Spins. Back to Robinson. Takes the 3. On target from range. Robinson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. And so it's Las Vegas closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll.
Welcome to halftime. First things first, a look ahead at other games on the docket tonight. For the Magic, they'll be up against the Raptors in Toronto. That one tips off at 7 p.m. Eastern.
And this could be a close one.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for Vegas.
Gotta appreciate the way they're moving the ball. The offense is flowing like my rap game. When you bring the right beat, you know my name.
You know what? It is a debate. Were you a better rapper or you're a better DJ as you are today?
No, that's me, Kenny. DJ EJ. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
They've got Johnson. Amin Thompson out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Robinson in at the small forward position. And that one's good. Thompson.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And for Cleveland, at the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Mobley, a screen on Johnson. Garland for 3 is rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And for Las Vegas, Johnson is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then it's Jeremy Grant, then it's Thompson, and it's Robinson in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Garland. Allen with a screen on Thompson to the middle. It's rebounded by Grant. Las Vegas leading by 11. Barrett with it, guarded now by Mitchell. Barrett can't hit. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Cavaliers trail by 13. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And here's Hunter from the arc. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
The 3 from Thompson. Drops in the 3. Thompson's got 11 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Hunter. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
One shot.
Las Vegas leading by 13. Barrett with it. 15 points in the game. Robinson finds Graham. Up top, Johnson. 5 on the clock. Rejected by Allen.
This guy is a sensational shot blocker. Jared Allen twice on the pipes.
Hunter against Thompson. Pass to Mobley. Stolen by Thompson. Knocked loose. And here comes the break. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for 2, Magic Johnson.
And he can't get the first one. Barnes, he's checked in for Las Vegas. He hits the second from the line. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Chris Middleton.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Cavaliers trail by 14. Outside Mitchell. 4-3. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland.
3 points.
Mitchell's got 5 now.
Well, we know Mitchell can hurt you from outside the arc. The defense better recognize this moving forward.
Doors, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps. Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Can, capturing the moment. Here's Garland, following the score by Las Vegas. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
It's Barnes on the wing. Hunter covering. Grant the pass to Barrett. Outside Johnson, 6 to shoot. Barrett finds Johnson. Over Garland, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Cavaliers trail by 11. There's the drive. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Mobley deciding where to go with it. Allen outside. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson against Garland. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Now here's Barrett. He's got 15. Pass to Barnes. Takes a 3. Counted from distance. Barnes has got 19 points.
The improvement in Barnes' deep range just helps his offense space the floor.
Outside Mitchell. Mobley outside. Now Mitchell from deep. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And the shot goes down.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Garland finds Mitchell. Back to Garland. They need this. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Now here's Barrett. Taking command on offense when they need him. Putting up 21 a game. Thompson passes to Grant. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Cleveland has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Barnes passes to Graham. Thompson outside. Pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Over Garland. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 7.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now here's Garland. He's got 22. Top of the key. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Back to Barrett. Pass to Barnes. Here's Grant. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Hunter's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Garland. There's the three. And there's Hunter on the assist by Garland. Hunter's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, Darius Garland showing good vision and making good decisions. Exactly what you need from your point guard.
And it's in there.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
The Cavaliers trail by 14. And here's Garland. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Allen, the pass to Mitchell. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
That's an instance where you see the pressure Mitchell puts on a defense. He's aggressive and he's explosive. You've got to deal with both.
First one falls for him.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland. Now here's Johnson. He's got 9. Barrett passes to Middleton. Johnson with it, guarded by Garland. Johnson against Garland. Here's the hook, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now Garland. Allen with a screen on Middleton. Garland for 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Johnson's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Las Vegas.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
A proven champion. Middleton is someone any team would love to have. A great player and a great locker room presence as well.
Now here's Garland. 22 points for him. From deep, Mobley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Robinson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Max Strus picks one up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night now.
Duncan Robinson taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Robinson. So he gets them both.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
Garland scanning the floor. On the wing, Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Allen, nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Jared Allen simply getting more and more comfortable. How about the rise and fire and the catch and shoot? Okay.
Outside Barrett. Again the miss by Las Vegas. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Pass to Barrett. Johnson on the wing. Here's Drummond. Good D by Mobley.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Andre Drummond.
First free throw is good.
Hey, when you start locking it down at the line, good things tend to happen.
A different look for Cleveland. Tyson, he's checked in for Jared Allen, and Jerome subbed in for Darius Garland. And he makes the first but misses the second.
Guys, what I appreciate about Andre Drummond is that he understands his role night by night. Be physical, defend the basket, rebound with great intensity. He gives it to you every single night.
Mobley, no good. Las Vegas leading by 15. Here's Johnson. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Mobley outside. Pass to Jerome. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's Las Vegas has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. They set the pick. And there's the drive. And stolen by Mobley.
Las Vegas foul call.
This will be his 3rd free throw of the game.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Free throws dropped for Strus.
Max Strus, one of those undrafted players coming out of college, but somehow wills his way by virtue of his shooting and his toughness. You love his story.
Clarkson's checked in for Las Vegas. Ellis comes in for Johnson. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Merrill's checked in. Here's Tyson. Pass to Mobley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jerome. Cleveland again missing.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
36 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Ellis passes to Middleton. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Middleton's got 5 points now this quarter.
With how well he shoots it, you can forget Middleton is 6'7". That size and high release point helps him close in.
Now here's Merrill. No points so far. To the paint. Pass to Tyson. Outside Strus. Hits the three-pointer.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And so it's Las Vegas up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court right now for Cleveland, DeAndre Hunter is out there with Max Strus. Then it's Darius Garland. Then it's Ty Jerome. And it's Tyson in at the center spot. Here's Ellis. Middleton outside. Releases. They get it back. Here's Drummond. And he drops it in from the low post.
Andre Drummond understands if I can get to the offensive window, I can put points on the board.
Here's Garland into the lane. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Garland's got 24 points.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Clarkson left side. Down low. Here's Robinson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter. Strus' shot is off. Las Vegas leading by 14. Pass to Clarkson. Takes it inside. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Well, we understand that Jordan Clarkson is strong enough to take contact and continue through the play. Nice aggressiveness.
Here's Tyson. Drummond defending. Hunter the screen. A shot from the mid-range. The shot by Tyson, no good. For Las Vegas, they've gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. And it's Clarkson missing. Cavaliers trail by 16. Outside Garland. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. Clarkson outside. Pass to Robinson. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Here's Middleton. And he gets the bucket.
So good at dialing in his shot. Middleton gives it a nice smooth arc.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Garland, the pass to Strus. No good from outside. Las Vegas leading by 18. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Tries the spin move. From 17, he squares up and sinks it.
Yeah, so confident from the mid-range. Middleton, I love seeing him look to score from there.
Pass to Tyson. Now here's Strus. Outside Hunter to get back on track. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Middleton with a screen on Garland. Here's Ellis, guarded by Garland. Middleton passes to Robinson. Here's Ellis, pulls up. Drummond, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
If shot goes up, you've got to put a body on Andre Drummond. This guy's so good off the offensive window.
So it's the Cavaliers now. Garland with the ball. Pass to Tyson. Outside Strus. Here's Tyson. That one is off. Some solid defense from Drummond. Here's Ellis. To the inside. Here's Middleton. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. And we're starting to see some big contracts for NBA head coaches, Doris.
Well, B.A., whether we are talking about player contracts or coaches' contracts, the cost of business is the cost of business. And coaches, to me, earn every penny. Because what happens when teams underperform? The first fall guy is typically that head coach. I have zero problems with the salaries.
Here's Mitchell. Poke loose. It's stolen by Drummond. Here we go. Great D that time from Allen. The Cavaliers have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Outside Hunter. Pass to Jerome. Just 5 on the clock. To stop the run. It's hauled in by Robinson.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Here's Ellis. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
Strus, he's checked in for Hunter. Mitchell, the pass to Strus. The 3 is up. Rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Clarkson. Back to Middleton. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Middleton's got 13 in the second half. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Allen outside. Strus up top. Drummond defending. Out to Mobley. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Mobley. They still need this. Cleveland again missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And Middleton gets it to go on the assist by Drummond.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively. That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Here's Ellis. Pass to Robinson. Nails it from beyond the arc. Robinson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's the break. Moving it up. Here's Drummond. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
For Las Vegas, Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Barnes comes in for Robinson. And Clark has subbed in for Clarkson. Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. Darius Garland comes in for Jerome. And he can't hit the second. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting just 38% for this game so far.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his
Grant outside. With the teardrop. Launches a three. Barnes, no good. And Cleveland has possession. On the wing, Mitchell. Clark covers. Here's Garland. Driving to the basket. Allen. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Drummond's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Barnes. Here's Grant. Again, the miss by Las Vegas.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
Mobley outside. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Here's Ellis. Grant outside. To the wing on the left. The three. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell.
He made a three back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Back to Garland. Pass to Mitchell. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Mitchell's got 10 points in just the second half. Here's Ellis. Outside Barnes. Inside. Here's Clark. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Well, the Cavaliers shooting at 31% here in this fourth quarter. Mitchell against Clark. Now here's Mitchell. Defense is right there. Pass to Garland. Lets the three fly. Doesn't go for him. Las Vegas has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
Clark, the pass to Grant. Over Mitchell. Grant's shot is off. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Pass to Mitchell. This one for three. Hits the trifecta.
I tell you, he has consistently worked to become a dangerous three-point shooter. Donovan Mitchell, dynamic from downtown.
Ellis passes to Barnes. Over Hunter. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Pass to Hunter. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth. Barnes passes to Clark. And he's going for the lob. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Clark.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Now here's Garland. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And it's Las Vegas with the ball. So it's Las Vegas picking up the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much. RJ, a great effort tonight. How is this team continuing to grow?
We're playing defense and we're moving the ball. Everybody's in double figures. Everybody's scoring. Everybody's playing together. That's how you win.
When the ball's going in, things tend to turn into a victory. Thanks so much, RJ.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And time now to present our player of the game.
There's your finish, people. 47 fast break points by Team Showtime on Cleveland. It really made those big men on Cleveland pay for not being able to get out there and run with that small ball lineup that they played with all game long. Led to all those easy layups. Only took 16 threes tonight to make 7. Most everything was pretty much in, twos and layups and getting to the free throw line. 14 out of 20 from downtown. From the free throw line. And both teams turned the ball over quite a bit. So Team Showtime just getting out there running. 45 points off the bench helped too as well. Man, good team effort. That's what you want to see. Look at that stat line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. RJ Barrett's post-game interview was spot on. Like, everybody's in double figures. Just, they're sharing the ball. Nobody cares who's the top guy. Donovan Mitchell got shut down. I ain't gonna say he got shut down, but he didn't play very well. 3 for 10 from downtown's not that good. It's all right, I guess, for today's era. 30% from 3. But 5 for 16 from the field's not that good, though. Tell you one thing, Darius Garland, man, my goodness, 8 for 26, man, he really hurt his team. Again, you're seeing this mentality. I just don't understand why point guards today feel they need to shoot more. Like, your main responsibility is to get your teammates going. Like, look at what Magic Johnson took 8 shots and completely controlled the game. Took 8 shots and dominated the game. That tells you right there. That's 8 shots and completely dominated the game. Meanwhile, Garland took 26 shots and basically played his team out of the game. All those. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of the highlights here. Let's start with Harrison Barnes. He really came on hot in the first half. He's 10 for 12. Most of his was just on catch and shoots and kickouts and running to the rim. Mid-range jumper off of a catch. Another mid-range jumper off of a catch. Three-pointer off a catch. Transition bucket. Transition bucket. Catch and shoot. That might be a one-on-one move right there. That's a transition bucket. Rebound. They just get out and run and just, man, they just fill the lane so well. It's the best fast-breaking team I've ever seen on 2K by far that I've ever seen. I've never seen a team be able to get out and run like this in a simulation, from a simulation standpoint. But like, when you got Magic Johnson on your team, it makes it a lot easier. When you got your point guard that can rebound the ball and just push it by himself. And then those cross-court passes that he makes. Those cross-court passes are just insane, man. He's been doing it all season long. Middleton's coming off the bench, giving you 17 points. The best one-on-one scorer on the team, in my opinion. Let's take a look at RJ. Look at that. That's why I'm talking. Those kind of passes right there. Let me come back to that and show it again in case you guys may have missed it. That's what I'm talking about. That's why this team runs so well. Because he can make those kind of pinpoint accurate passes into traffic and hit guys while they're moving. And remember, this team was built around Magic Johnson, so the players that he's passing to are guys that can do something with it right after they catch it. All these guys are finishers. They're not what you call creators, but they're finishers. So if you set them up, they can do something with it. That's what you would, if you were building a team around Magic Johnson in the modern era, that's what you would go for. You would go for finishers. Guys that can get out and run, shoot the three, defend, and finish at the basket above the rim. That's what you would want. Basically, highly skilled 3-and-D athletic players. 3-and-D athletic players is what you would get. Which is basically what Magic I mean, if you look at what Magic had in the 80s, Byron Scott, 3-and-D athletic. Michael Cooper, 3-and-D athletic. James Worthy, defensively minded, but not a three-point shooter, but highly athletic. You know, that's basically what Magic played with. I mean, they were doing small ball back in the 80s. Remember, Magic used to play center in the 80s. They were doing small ball back then. It's just nobody was talking about it like that. There would be times where Magic would play power forward, center, and they would go out there and put, Jamal Wilkes out there, Bob McAdoo, and they'd go small and just run on people. That's what Showtime was. It was just, fast people against slower guys. Because the NBA hadn't caught up to that at that time. So, let's take a look here at Magic's highlights. Look at that steal. Just overpowered him. Man, to be 6'9" must be nice. 6'9" with handles and touch. Can shoot jump hooks with either hand. Look at that. It's a cheat code. It really is. Should be illegal. Like guys like Magic Johnson and LeBron James should be illegal, man. Larry Bird as well. Like big guys with superb. I know Jokic is really good, but I would not put Jokic in the same class as Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, LeBron James. Like those guys are like big 6'9" guys who are superbly skilled. Like Jokic is superb, but he doesn't have that ability to get out to really flex his skills in the open court like LeBron and Bird and Magic could, or can, because LeBron's still playing. I hope you guys out there are having a good evening wherever you are in the world tonight. Enjoying your evening, morning, wherever you are. Going to go ahead and bring this stream to a close here. We're going to do a quick recap on where we are in the season and see who's up. Now, Actually, I think it's a big game coming up. I think, yeah, it's Team Larry Bird going into the Garden. Yep, this is a big game. They'll be taking on the New York Knicks. I think the Knicks are a number 2 seed currently in the Eastern Conference. Yep. And if you guys have been following Team Larry Bird, let's shift it to Team Larry Bird now. If you guys have been following recently, you know that Team Bird has been struggling. Their last 5 games, they've dropped 3 of their last 5 games. The Memphis Grizzlies, Utah Jazz, they beat them, and then they got 4 days off, and then they beat Chicago, and since then they dropped the game against Portland at home, beat Chicago, and then they lost the game against Phoenix, where Phoenix just pretty much just outplayed. I mean, it was just, I'll show the box score here. It was just pretty much Larry Bird carrying the team. Nobody else showed up. I mean, Şengün played pretty good that night, but he didn't have, most of his impact was in the first half of the game. The second half, he really didn't show up, and it was just Larry Bird once again having to be Superman. 47 rebounds, 47 points, 8 rebounds, 4 from 11 downtown, 7 from 7 from the field. But more importantly, he takes 39 shots. That's too many shots. He took 39 shots to get 47 points, while Devin Booker took 28 shots to get 41 points and 7 assists, and his team wins. See, that's why it's really important for Team Bird to start trying to establish some chemistry. If you notice, their chemistry is getting lower and lower. Team Bird's chemistry right now is at 92%. Meanwhile, Team Showtime's chemistry is at 100%, and you can tell by the way they play. So we'll do a quick recap here of the standings in the Eastern Conference. Now they have the best record in the NBA, but if you look at the statistics, New York is the highest scoring Eastern Conference team, and I venture to say they have the number 3rd ranked defense now. Team Larry has the number 1 defense in the East, but I think that's based on what they were doing earlier in the season. Recently, they've been giving up points. They haven't been scoring like that. I mean, they score, but it's like it's only because of Bird. I mean, if Bird wasn't doing his thing, this team probably would struggle to score 100, 101, 102 points a night. One for Larry. So it's a pretty big game for them to establish chemistry going forward for the playoffs. But as you can see, the New York is already number C. They pretty much locked that in because nobody else in the Eastern Conference is even, they're 15 games out from even catching Team Larry, to say nothing of catching the New York Knicks. So that's pretty much the cream of the crop. I would say Indianapolis will probably show up because, I mean, some of their players were hurt earlier in the season, as was Boston. We just saw the Cleveland Cavaliers play. They're really good, but it's Showtime. I mean, Showtime is just ridiculous right now. So that being said, people, I will bring this stream to an end, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a like. Consider subscribing to my channel and checking out my other playlists and my other NBA scenarios, including 1991 Michael Jordan, 1962 Wilt Chamberlain, and 2006 Kobe Bryant. Those are still ongoing. I'm just focusing on Bird and Magic right now because obviously if I'm playing with Magic's team and Bird's team, it's like an 82 game season becomes 160 plus games. So I just want to, because I'm really curious. I'm curious myself to see how this is going to turn out. So I want to go ahead and get this to the playoffs, and I'll get back into Wilt and Kobe and my other Michael Jordan series. And that'll probably be it for this year of 2K. And then I'll start my other. I got some plans coming up for NBA 2K26. So you guys are going to stay around for that, because I got some pretty cool ideas coming up for next season. I won't unveil them yet, but I got some pretty cool ideas. But with that being said, guys, I will see you in the next video, and thank you for hanging out with me and watching. I hope you guys are having a good Saturday night wherever you guys are out in the world. Take care.